the head. Here's the hand. Here's the hand waving at you. There's the little hand. A lot of waving hand. There's the hand. He's waving. Count the 4 fingers. It's looking like that. Baby's pretty active here. And the head's over here on your left hip. And it's going down this way. Let's see if we can make out the face a little bit. We got an eye, a nose, and the mouth. That arm keeps waving around over there. Here's the other arm. The hands and the arms are moving. And let's see here. So, there's the baby's head, and the eye, and the nose and mouth. The heartbeat, the ribs, you can see on edge there. And you can see the heart beating right there. Make it out right there. And doing a little, what do they call that, a pike when you dive. Here's the arms that are crossed with the hands, and here's the knees. So it's kind of bent forward with its hands between its knees. I don't know what it's trying to do here. Here are the lower legs and the upper legs, and the feet are over here. But you can see the hands and the feet. Hands are crossed here, and the feet are just there. So it's just kind of bending forward, reaching out with both its extremities. 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 arms, 2 legs. You can make out the eye here better. Eye, nose, mouth, the other eye. And the placenta is right up here. That looks fine. Not anywhere near your cervix. Good, it's way up there on the uterus, so that's great. Currently the baby's breech, that has no bearing on what the baby will be towards the end of the pregnancy. Half the babies are breeched this early, but 96% are head down by the time you deliver. So, we're going to look down that spine. We have a special interest in that. So there's the neck. Let's see if we can't get a picture. Okay, there's the neck. And chest, you can see the ribs starting to come off there. There we go. There are the ribs. You can see those. Oh, don't move now. Okay, we're working down the lower back, behind the backbone. Baby is so active. The baby just kicking and rolling and moving and doing 360s on me here. Alright, well, here's the bottom and here are the legs. Let's magnify that and see if this kid shows us anything while we're in such a prime view. Yes. I'm sorry. She can go. She feels fine till I'll call her with that. I gotta be pretty quick here. This child's got me beaten here. Okay, well you can see the belly button is there, and that's the abdominal wall, and that's fine. The baby's going to show me what the baby wants me to see. I can see that right now. I've got some opinion of what I should be looking at. Here's the lower back that keeps moving because the baby's so active, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. There's the aorta. The aorta. It's a long pipe that runs along the backbone. There's the heart. Stomach bubble. I was trying to see if we could see the gender, but that was a joke. The baby's doing 360s. Rolling. Let's go back down to more life size. So just one. Placenta looks great. Fluid looks great. Backbone looks good. Let's look at the anatomy of the baby. Saw the face and the hands and the feet and everything. So let's look. Try to move the baby. Okay, let's see if we can. Everything you guys talk about will be recorded, just so you know. All right, there are the ribs. You can make those out better. And here's the heart beating. Okay, the backbone's back here. You see the heart beating real well there. Okay, this child is so active. You can see the valve. We'll come back to that. That looks fine. I just want to feel a little bit better. The baby's so active just there, it's hard for me to, and the baby stays still. We're going to look a little bit beyond the heartbeat and look down the abdomen if we can. I think it's easier to look down this way with this baby. There we go. Okay, so we get the heart, which is in the chest, obviously. And looks like the diaphragm comes across, and the stomach bubble is there. And backbones, now the baby wants me to see it. Looks fine. Liver's in here. And the arms and legs are over in this corner. So let's stop and do some measurements. Okay, baby's moved into the perfect position to get a head measurement. Let me just make that bigger so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay. Exactly it. And I'm just going to measure it here. Good. So what we see I'm going to erase my picture. Is that the bone is bright white, the two hemispheres or the septum pellucidum is in the middle, divides left and right. This is the choroid plexus area. Here we don't see it real well just from the angle I'm at here, but the thalamus, the brainstem would be back here. And the lateral ventricles are normal in size, they're not prominent, and the medial ventricle or the third ventricle would be in there. It's not dilated, so that looks good. And we'll go measure the leg if we can hold it still for a minute. That's a good picture of the face and the hands. There's an eye and the foot. Boy, everything. It would be a thumb sucker or a toe sucker. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Oh, no doubt. I think your husband can appreciate that now. Okay, let me stop there. This is the femur, the leg bone. Just measure that out. Everything's measuring good. Let's see if the baby wants us to see anything here for the gender. The cord appears to be 3 vessels. It's floating around over here. You can count 1, 2, 3 vessels, and you can see it pulsating. And what you see here is looking down the baby's stomach to the umbilical cord. That's not anything else other than that. And one leg's there and one leg's there, and it just kicked you pretty good. I can't see down there between the umbilical cord. We got everything else in the way here. Count the little toes there. Whoa. Did you do something to make this child mad at you? Holy smokes, Alvin, this kid really is going at it. There's a good picture of the head again. Real good picture. Okay, let's make it a little bit more life size, and we're going to try to measure the abdomen, which is what the baby wants us to see the least of. Okay. Let me try that. Right now it's okay view. This is the level of the liver. Okay. And let me just confirm the measurement. So let me just back up here for a minute. Okay, you guys, you better be prepared for a baby that has its own personality. It's being pretty stubborn here. It moves when I don't want it to move. It makes me measure things I don't want to measure. And I'm having a hard time keeping up with it, so beware. This may be a portent of things to come. All right, let's try this. It's not getting, maybe if I'm lucky and patient. There's nothing wrong with the baby moving this much. It's wonderful to see. It's just hard to measure. Let's do something else again and come back to that. All right, let's look at the heart. Let's see all its chambers. So the baby's pretty curled with this I keep pulling down here, trying to get beyond that. All right, let's try that view. All right, what we've got here is, there we go, ventricle, ventricle, valve, valve, septum between the two, even with a little opening in the foramen ovale, which is normal. Good, I had that for a brief second, it looked good. Work overtime here. Okay, let's try this head again. Alright, let me do something else again. Let me go down and measure the abdomen again. Oh, geez. It's just squirming constantly. It curls up, and when I'm trying to measure the abdomen, it makes it up, no. And then I say something, and the baby cooperates. Okay, alright. There, let me try that kind of, maybe, work. Try the head again. Okay, let's try that. That's not bad. Just trying to get, the more measurements you do, I know it sounds like it's an absolute science, but the more you tend to get about the right measurement. What? Yeah, I wasn't looking. See that? Oh, this baby's got a personality or an attitude. I'm not sure what to tell you about. An attitude is probably, yeah, a little bit of all right, 626 grams. We love that weight. I'll tell you what that is in pounds. We looked at the backbone, the heart. Let's just look at the kidneys. Let's do a couple things. We want to look at the kidney and the bladder. And the gender if we can. So there's the stomach. There's the aorta. You can see that better there. And the stomach. And the charming child face there. And okay. Right down here are the legs. The stomach's there, up by the rib cage, and I'm looking down here for the bladder. Maybe we can see gender. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Got that same shot trying to get through the umbilical cord again. If you can follow me there, you can just see that umbilical cord right in the middle of where I'm trying to look, which is right between the legs, literally. So I can't. That's the umbilical cord. Don't mistake it for anything. Can't seem to get around that to get you a picture of the gender there. Okay, so bladder's here. Bladder. Good bladder. And the kidneys, I think, are the hardest of all for you to see. And let me see if we can see them a little bit. Okay. Looks like a kidney's here to me, and I can't see that one, the backbone shadowing it. So as much as I'd like to try to guess the gender for you both, I just can't get through the umbilical cord to see it. It's just right here, and the gender is right back there, but baby's not going to let me see that. Looking up here, you can see the profile, the eye, the nose, the mouth, hand resting on its forehead. I'm trying to think of the next time it's going to kick you, I think. Yeah. There's the other eye. You can see the eye. Can't guess on the gender yet.